My name is Diego Medina, and I'm a member of the Piro-Manso-Tiwa tribe, and I currently serve as our Tribal Historic Preservation Officer.
My name is Mia Montoya Hammersley. I'm a member of the Piro-Manso-Tiwa tribe, and I'm here this morning standing in defense of Patsalie of Turtle Mountain here and standing against the Aggie Uptown development and the continued colonization of our lands.
Las Cruces is triangulated by 3 sacred hills that protect the valley, and Turtle Mountain behind me is one of those hills that is an eastward pointing mountain as far as the topography of the landscape is concerned, and it's a significant site for our winter solstice ceremonies. Currently, the mountain is being threatened by a development project that seeks to expand NMSU's commercial use land upward towards the base of the mountain, which will include adding a larger golf course and some retail spaces along the base of the mountain.
Around the world, Indigenous people are safeguarding over 80% of the world's biodiversity. And here on my ancestral lands, on my tribe's ancestral lands, that it's our responsibility to ensure that we are in right relationship with the land. And I think considering the impacts of the development, we have to think about the broader, not only the cultural impacts to this really important cultural site, but the environmental impacts and the larger spiritual impacts to our relationship with the land.
For me, it's such a devastating issue here in Las Cruces because so much of our ancestral landscape and our sacred sites have already been built on top of here in the valley, and Turtle Mountain is one of the sites with some of the most sacred significance to our tribe, and the desecration of the base of the mountain would have drastic spiritual repercussions.
My name is Esperanza Chaires Uriarte. I was born and raised in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I'm here today at the base of a mountain, Turtle Mountain, to defend this beautiful place and oppose Aggie Uptown development. I don't think that this development project has been thoroughly thought out, especially from a participatory planning perspective. There's really little to know for the public or students or faculty to voice any sort of opinion about the project. It's upsetting that as a student this is kind of being framed as a project that's meant to help me in some way, when really all it does is sever my ability to form a relationship with this land and severs new students' ability to form a relationship with this land in a meaningful way. And I think that as students, we're not just students of the university, but we're also students of this land that we're on, or should be at least.
My name is Dulcinea Lara. I'm a professor at New Mexico State University, second generation. My father was a professor at NMSU for 25 years. I grew up in this region, and I stand in strong support of maintaining the integrity and beauty of Patsalie, also known as Turtle Mountain. This is part of a curriculum now. This mountain is part of knowing for all young people. I was educated here in the borderlands, and had I known about the revolution, had I known about the importance of land, the topography, that a mountain marks a pathway of economic trading. Patsalie marks the salt path. I had great-grandfathers who were salt traders who followed that path, and I didn't know this until a couple of years ago as a full professor teaching about this. Interrupting the what people see just as empty, wide open land is a problem, and that can't be undone. As we move to make the curriculum more complete, more enriched, more vibrant in the state of New Mexico, this is key that we honor these sacred places that have this ongoing story that doesn't just connect to Native and tribal people, but that all of us can see the importance of history, of the maintenance of that spirit of dignity, of pride, and of continuing those practices related to something like a mountain that everyone just sees as a mountain. It's more than that.